Good evening all, and welcome back to Untold Fears. Tonight we are venturing deep into the frozen wilderness of Alaska with 10 of the most disturbing true Alaskan horror stories ever told. These accounts come from hunters, hikers, bush pilots, and locals who encountered something in that unforgiving landscape that changed them forever. From the deranged actions of the butcher baker, who hunted women like game animals, to mysterious disappearances in the endless tundra, each story is an absolute nightmare pulled straight from America's last frontier, where darkness reigns for months and civilization feels like a distant memory. These are not folklore or urban legends, but verified accounts that will make you question what truly lurks in the Alaskan wilderness. If you have experienced something unexplainable in Alaska or any remote location, we want to hear from you because your story could help others recognize the signs of true danger. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe to Untold Fears for daily true horror content that exposes the darkest corners of reality. Hit that notification bell so you never miss when we uncover the stories that others are too afraid to tell. Now, let us step into the frozen wasteland of Alaska, where nature is not the only predator, and some horrors never see the light of day again. Like a lot of people who grew up hearing about Alaska in the 1970s and 80s, I was fascinated by the idea of the last frontier. It seemed like a place where rugged individualists could make their own way, where the wilderness was vast and untamed, and where a person could disappear into the landscape and become whoever they wanted to be. For most people, Alaska represented freedom and adventure. But as anyone who has studied the darker side of Alaskan history knows, that same isolation and anonymity that attracted dreamers also provided the perfect hunting ground for predators. The vast wilderness that promised liberation for some became a killing field for others, and the very remoteness that made Alaska appealing also made it incredibly dangerous for those who fell into the wrong hands. Some very disturbing crimes went down in Alaska during this era, with perpetrators operating for years without detection, taking advantage of the sparse population and limited law enforcement resources. And Robert Hansen seemed like the most ordinary guy you could imagine. He was a quiet baker who ran Hansen Bakery in downtown Anchorage, a soft-spoken family man with a wife and 2 kids who lived in a modest